Hello Aries and welcome to your bonus reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. So you guys know the October readings, general readings are already out. I'm gonna make sure to pin in the comments your reading if ever you want to watch it again or if you haven't seen it. So thank you so much. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and let's see what is the general energy of this bonus reading. Aries, what is the general energy? 2 cards, okay. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I like that. We have the 6 of Cups and we have the Strength card, okay. So the Strength card is the connection between the spiritual and the physical world. The infinity loop here really connects both. This is about inner strength, something that requires clarity. It seems like there's a lot of clarity and it's helping you heal something. It's helping you move on, maybe forgive yourself. It could be forgiving or reconciliating with another person. Again, it comes from your inner strength. Very interesting. Let's pick cards. I want to know more about this. I feel like it could be about so many things. The heart space. Judgment card fell out of the deck. Judgment card connects a lot with eclipse season. Something being excavated, something being revealed to us. Again, with the Strength card, there's a lot of clarity. It's helping you move forward, Aries. It's helping you see clearly that there might be a different path, a better path for you. Is this about a decision? 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Okay, Aries, it feels like you are figuring out something important about your past. It could even be something about your ancestors with the 10 of Pentacles. It comes up because you are wise, because there's something that you learned recently about yourself or about, again, the people that were there before you. It's helping you move forward. This is about a blockage that you had for a very long time, and now I'm hearing the gate is opening. I don't know what it means. And here, there's this beautiful symbol like a gate here. What is this about, Aries? It's going to be different for each and every one of you, but it's like, it feels like there was this big question about your behavior maybe, or why something gets you so emotional. Why are you so attached to something, or why are you so detached? There's something about that. And now something is being revealed. And this could have happened recently. And I think the beneficial aspect of that is going to take place in October. Again, forgiving yourself for something or forgiving another person. It could also be that you're moving on because you want to find peace and you don't want to dwell on that energy. You're free. You're moving forward. Again, this is like something coming out of your way. It's been blocking you for a while. I'm hearing the French saying the bâtons dans les roues. Wands in the wheels. I don't know if you can say that in English. I'm definitely not, but in French we say the bâtons dans les roues when there's something that just blocks you from moving forward. 3 of Cups is here, the 4 of Pentacles is here, and the Hierophant is here. So the work that you've been doing, it was very solitary is what I'm sensing. With the 3 of Cups, it was you, it was your faith, your beliefs, whatever you believe in. There's this connection between you and spirit. I said it with the Strength card. First thing I said in this reading, the connection to the spiritual and the physical is a big theme for you right now. You can feel, sense something. You're connecting even more with what is bigger than you. Your intuition is definitely on point, and everyone is intuitive. Everyone is intuitive. It's just that intuition is like radio frequencies, radio stations. It's not always a great, clear communication. We don't hear or sense things all the time. Some people have a very clear radio station, and sometimes, there's this station that's just static. Once in a while, it's a little bit trickier. So here, there's this clear connection between you and spirit, between you and your intuition. It's like the station is clear. You can hear, feel things. I like that. Again, I think this is exactly what opened this new path for you. The Hierophant at the heart of this reading is a card of communication, and it's also, to me, this card speaks a lot of figuring out that we are our own teacher. We are our own master. I feel like when the Hierophant come through, it's like, okay, I don't need to seek or look for a teacher or follow someone's direction and words of wisdom. I have that within me. And that's the thing. It's like there's deconstructing or dissolving of old beliefs here with the 10 of Pentacles. You're figuring out that there are some things that you've been blocking yourself from because of old beliefs or because of beliefs that were not even yours to hold or not even yours to follow to begin with. So now it's like, okay, what are my values and how am I going to step into this new beginning, listening to my own wisdom, trusting myself more? 4 of Pentacles, and this is a Capricorn card. So I know you guys are very different than Capricorn, but there's this bull energy, this horned type of pushing through and fearless energy about the two of you. If you have Capricorn in your chart, there could definitely be a connection here. But, the 4 of Pentacles is body wisdom. It's when we're able to listen to our body and follow the rhythms of our body. And to others, to people, around us, it can look like we're closing off because our boundaries are different, because we are embodying our values and our boundaries. So externally, it can look like you're closed off, but no, you are more careful with how you give your energy, and you're definitely listening to your body more. If you know that spending time with that person is making you feel drained, depleted, exhausted, I think that you're not going to spend time with this person anymore. Or maybe the way you've been, creating your schedule, how you've been showing up at work. There's something about your body that felt so draining in the past, and you don't want to do that anymore. So it could be that your sleeping routine is changing, your sleeping schedule. I feel this is about schedule in general. Are you requesting an extra day off? Are you choosing to not work overtime on the weekend when you should be taking care of yourself? Again, are you choosing to not spend time with certain people that drain your energy? I don't know, but it seems like it's definitely a good decision that you're making here, Aries. Again, externally, people are going to think that you're closing off, but you're not. Who cares what they think? It's not their journey, and it's none of their business, really. But I feel like the 4 of Pentacles is very misinterpreted in the tarot because it looks a certain way, and people sometimes get triggered, gets like a little weird with that card. But this is about body wisdom. I think it's a beautiful card of boundaries, especially again around what drain us. And okay, we have the 2 of Wands, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands, my friend. Okay, so this is interesting. You're contemplating something right now, contemplating an idea or wanting to make a decision, but I think you need to take a little bit more time to figure out what you truly want, and that's okay. There could be someone that's rushing you right now, though. Is it a boss? Is it a family member? It's like someone wants you to make up your mind right now, but it's for their own good, and you want to take your time with it. And I think it's necessary that you take the time to really figure out what's the best decision for you right now. without the external noise. And there's something very important about the noise, the world being very loud, people around you being very loud, again, rushing you to do something. And it might be uncomfortable to say, give me a break. Give me a freaking break here. You're stepping away from the noise, Aries. This is a big message that's coming through intuitively, and I don't know what it means yet, but you are stepping away from the noise in the month of October. You're choosing to trust your gut feeling. The Queen of Wands is all about trusting your own magic. It's really about figuring out what makes you feel good. And the Ace of Pentacles is a huge gift that you're offering yourself. Again, stepping away from the noise and saying, okay, let me figure out where I want to start, how I want to invest my time, how I want to move my body, use my body. And there's this massive breaking, dissolving of old beliefs here, whatever that means for you. There was this very old belief that you had about yourself. Maybe someone else planted that seed in your mind. And now you're figuring out, this is not mine. This is not my story. So how am I letting go of that? It's going to take a lot of work around values and boundaries. This is a busy month for you because there's a lot of inner work that requires a lot of inner strength. It requires a lot of self-love and a lot of patience with yourself. I think you're going to be very undecisive about something. And again, people are rushing you. It's going to be your job to say, I cannot be rushed into taking that decision. It's too big of a deal. Aries. Yeah, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune is here. It's like you're setting the tone for 2024 right now, creating some type of luck and taking your time to step into something new. Two of Cups, yeah, and the Sun is here. I told you this is about self-love. This is about choosing what's right for you. And I think that this month you're learning to have more compassion towards yourself. I don't know why you've been so rushed. Maybe it's you. It could be your inner critique. It could be your ego. But I feel like this is about someone either in your family or at work. It could be a partner even, like a long-term relationship. Someone needs you to make up your mind right now. And that's creating a lot of stress, but you're not letting it affect you. Because you're on the road to finding what makes you happy. And with the Two of Cups, there's this growth of some type of seed of self-love that you planted. And I know it sounds a little woo-woo when I said that. You know, I talk a lot about that planting seed and that seed growing, but planting seed really is just a little act. It could be a conversation. It could be this moment of realization. It could literally be you one morning looking in the mirror and saying, enough is enough. I'm not happy in this relationship, or I'm not happy at work. I don't like people pressuring me. I feel pressure right now. You know, with the Hierophant as the center energy here, you are stepping in your power. You are using your voice to say, this is too much. Give me a break. And all of this is connected to planted seed. It's actually what you're doing. And with the Sun, it's like a confirmation from Spirit that you're doing the right thing. And again, it's not going to look pretty. It might not be comfortable for other people, but it's none of their business. There's this very clear path that's opening for you, and it's not about other people. And people are going to have to learn to mind their own business, because when an Aries is determined, and whatever placement you have in Aries, if it's a strong placement, you know that. When you want something and you're determined, it's like people better get the heck out of your way. Nothing is going to hold you back. And here there's this clear cut that I'm sensing. Anyone who makes you doubt yourself, or anyone who doubts you, I think you're going to clear, at least for now. It might not be a forever goodbye, but I think that you're definitely busy in October, focusing on bigger things, on more important things. You don't have the time for bullshit. Not ever, but especially not right now. Wheel of Fortune is here again at the bottom of the deck. And you know, the Wheel of Fortune, we don't know. The wheel is turning. Is it going to be good luck? Is it going to be bad luck? We don't know. But we're still moving. There is movement. And I feel like when the wheel turns, when the Wheel of Fortune shows up in the tarot, it's like whatever happens, you know you're moving somewhere. You know there's change happening. Okay, Judgment is here again in the Four of Cups. So Judgment came, in the first position here, and it's here again. And we have the Four of Cups. Four of Pentacles also is here. 4 is an important number for you. Interesting. And you know, Four of Cups to me is a lot about undecisiveness and how our own indecisiveness sometimes impacts the people around us or our closest relationship. And here it is very clear for me that you're supposed to say no to something that someone wants to impose to you. They're making you feel like yes is the only option, like you have no choice. Again, rushing you into taking a decision, but this is a clear no for me. A clear no from Spirit. It's like you know it in your heart and you're gonna figure out sooner than later that the reason why it took so long for you to make up your mind is because it was so uncomfortable to say no. You were trying to avoid a no, trying to avoid, quote unquote, hurting someone, making someone uncomfortable, disappointing. I don't know. This is a no. And I feel like when you embody this no and when you step in your power and say, I'm sorry, and actually, no, I'm not sorry. This is not going to work for me. I need to do it at my own pace. I need to figure out things on my own. This is what opens the door. This is like the passageway. And the Judgment card is here. Again, Judgment card is very intense. It excavates something. It reveals something to us. So there could be more than one revelation in the month of October for you. Figuring out big things about your past, about how you were raised and why you got into certain situation. And sometimes it's about how we love, how we are in relationship, how we receive, how we block ourselves from things sometimes. It's like you're figuring out the difference between walls and boundaries in the month of October. And not just figuring out that, but actually applying the lessons in everything that you do. This is very interesting. I'm going to take another tarot deck again, and I want to know, what is the Sun? I usually don't really care about the Sun card. It's not my jam. But here, I feel like there's an important message from the Sun card. What is the Sun? What is this energy Aries is stepping into? I keep hearing self-love, self-love. And it's like my ego, my thinking mind is like, this is so cheesy. But my soul, my intuition is very loud right now. And there's something about self-love. I said that earlier in the reading, looking in the mirror and saying, enough is enough. 5 of Swords in the reverse and the Star card. Something is shining a light through the material world. Again, stepping away from the noise because you've been influenced by someone or a group of people to live your life a certain way, to look a certain way, that healing looked a certain way. And that's all bullshit. I'm sorry, but it really is. There's so much toxicity when it comes to, the spiritual world online and the things that we see and how we compare our journey to others. And it feels like there's this very cute, aesthetic way that we should be healing and what we should be doing. And that's, I'm sorry, it's all BS. The answers are within you, Aries. And that's why the Hierophant is here at the heart of this reading. You have the key. You know what's best for you. It's not something you will find on Instagram. It's not something you will find from a guru, from whoever. The answers are within you, and this is what is being excavated and like revealed to you in the month of October. Like, wow, I really needed this validation for so long. I really needed someone to take me by the hand and say, this is what you're supposed to do, and this is what healing looks like and feel like. And I'm saying healing, but it could be, growth or connecting with your intuition. It could be your health journey, physical, spiritual, emotional, whatever it is. I think you were looking for some type of guru, Aries, and you're realizing, I'm very wise. I know myself better than anyone else, and I don't need to follow a specific regimen. And I'm recording this, we are in Libra season. Libra season is about balancing the scale. It's about finding this balance. So we know that we're not supposed to go in the extremes. We're not supposed to try to be perfect. We're supposed to find our own rhythm. And this is what's happening here. Stepping away from the noise and figuring out, what do I want? What is my body trying to tell me? And when I get those types of message, Aries, especially if you're someone who uses tarot for yourself, trust me, you should definitely add that to your practice. If it feels right, of course. Every first of the month, I love to pick 3 cards. A card for my mind, a card for my body, a card for my soul. You can journal about that. You can use those cards as anchors, as a compass, a guide. And then the last day of the month or during the month, you can do a little check-in. 3 cards, mind, body, soul. Where am I at in my journey? And sometimes just picking a card like a message from my body, a message from my nervous system, from my soul, my intuition, whatever. I think this could be very beneficial for you. Like picking your own cards and listening to yourself. If you feel like you have to follow someone's beliefs and saying and teaching to do something right, I think you got it all wrong. Again, you have the answers within you. And of course, there's a lot of value sometimes in other people teaching, but other people teachings should not be your truth. It's not. You have to figure out what you really want. Not what your parents want from you, not what society is dictating you to do. It's like, no, you. This connection between the spiritual world and the physical world, it's going to make so much more sense at the end of the month. Look at that. We have show the world the real you. Yeah, that's it. This is going to help you put your own signature on everything that you do. This is the key, Aries. So whatever decision you've been trying to make, whatever area of your life you've been looking for clarity around, the answer is you. You already have the answers within. And I think that this is going to be, again, excavating something, some type of revelation that might change your life. And we have worked through your fears. So is it easy? No, it's not easy. It's not easy or comfortable to step away from the noise, to take that decision for ourselves and say, okay, this is going to be a long road, the road to self-love, the road to healing. It's a non-linear road. And there's going to be a lot of challenges, and there's going to be days where you don't listen to yourself, where you crave that external validation. This is a transformation, and we transform every day. Personally, I'm not scared to use the word transformation or new beginning, because I know that every day is a new beginning. As woo-woo as it sounds, it's true. Every day you learn something about yourself. Every day you are inspired by the season changing, nature changing, people around you. And there's always at least one lesson that you learn every day. Something that you figure out, something that you become aware of. Work with that. Work with the ugliness, with the challenges, with, again, kind of inspiring yourself by what you see, but not making it your truth. Getting inspired, looking around, but staying in your own lane and staying focused on your own wisdom. You know? I feel like I've talked about that a lot recently, but when people pick cards like the Hierophant or the Hermit card and things like that, they're like, wow, okay, I'm probably going to meet some type of wise teacher. There's probably going to be some type of spiritual person that inspires me. No, you are those archetypes, Aries. You are the Hermit. You are the Hierophant. It's not about other people. Tarot reflects you. It's you. You hold the key. And you're about to unlock something in the month of October, Aries. And I think that, again, it's helping you heal profound wounds or helping you love yourself in a better way, in a healthier way. And I like that. So, Aries, I'm sending love. Of course, you know you can join me on Patreon. The links are always down below. And mark your calendars because October 10th, my own oracle deck, the deck of sacred rhythms, is coming out October 10th. I'm going to be filming a video to kind of promote the deck, but I wanted to tell you I'm very excited. So take care of yourself, Aries, and I'll talk to you guys next week for another general reading.